Yay. Like,
What are you telling me is you're bored as fuck?
Yes. I had a bit of a crisis. This is torture. I'm feeling alright actually today. I'm going insane. Hey, and welcome to the video. Technology. It's everywhere in our lives nowadays. So what would happen without it? Stay tuned to the end to find out. Okay, but seriously though, this week I removed myself from everything in technology that is entertaining. So basically I made my phone and laptop as entertaining as a toaster. However, this is the 21st century, so there are a couple of exceptions that I've made for myself because I don't want to ruin my whole life in a single week. Number one, no entertainment that I can watch, like YouTube, movies, series, TV shows, whatever, nothing. Online or offline, because I do have some offline, and that could have been a loophole, and I know I would use loopholes. Number two, no social media, with a small caveat I'll get to at number 4. Number 3, no gaming. PC, mobile, I don't have console, but that would have been on the list. Nothing, no gaming at all. And number 4, I could do things that I could technically do without technology. So reading on a computer, writing on a computer, talking with other people, that's the caveat from the no social media. I can use it only to talk to other people, but no scrolling. And finally, number 5. I can use utilities, stuff like email, checking the weather, stuff that is actually necessary to properly function in society, but it isn't entertainment, so it won't keep me at the computer for long. And that's basically it. So do remember to like and subscribe, and now that that's over with, let's do this. Day 1 of the challenge. Yay. It's not even 10:30 AM and I've already been productive, which is surprisingly both good and bad. Oh great, my light's being loud. Right, there we go. It's good because of course I'm being productive. As if this day couldn't get any better. Well, the good news about being productive is that, well, I'm being productive. I've cleaned up basically my whole room in the past couple of hours, and finally, I guess, really. But the bad news is I have no idea what to do with myself now. Normally I'd be like halfway through a video or something on YouTube, but of course I can't do that. Well, good thing is, I have a list. First up, read books. Quote unquote. And this isn't just one of those first thing that comes into my head type of things. I have a lot of books that I've been meaning to read for a long time, but I just never got around to them because technology just seemed to be that much more interesting, I guess. Guess whose camera stopped recording? Woo! Now I need to get comfortable again. I finished essentially a chapter. My camera stopped 2 times and I'm bored again. There's no... I just realized that what I said didn't get on camera. My camera stopped again. I finished what's essentially a chapter. I'm gonna do what's next on this, which is writing. Oh no, Charlie, why are you at your computer? Why are you holding headphones? Why are you clicking? Isn't this supposed to be a no technology challenge? Well, if you recall, one of the rules was that I can do things that I could technically do in real life, i.e. writing. So, as much as I hate typing, and anybody who knows me can confirm, I will be typing what I'm writing because it's just easier to correct, I guess. Also, I can listen to music. Again, utilities, I'm using that loophole. Screw the music, it's distracting. in the meantime, I'm quite hungry, so I'm gonna go have a bite. So, I've made myself a quick salad, and I've come back, and that has me thinking. Normally, I would go and watch something while eating, but now I can't. And I'm in this position again of what now? It seems like without technology I feel lost, I guess is the best word for it. Not completely, but a bit, because it's so lacking. I'm not entertained, which was kind of the point. With that being said, I'm gonna call a friend.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just...
I've returned from the shops. It was quite nice, quite refreshing. So it's time for a time update. It's currently... It's 10 to 2 p.m. It's not even the evening. How is it not even the evening? Right. Let's call my friend this time, because I know this time he will actually answer. Let's see what he says. Hello.
Nope.
Yeah, there you are. By the way, I'm recording.
You're what?
I've actually started recording for a video. Look at me, actually doing something.
Okay.
Right, I wanted to hear...
Jesus Christ, like you.
I wanted to hear your thoughts on this idea, right? So the basic idea is that I don't use technology...
Shit.
Thanks. I love you so much.
No problem.
Right. No, hear me out.
Anyways, you were your ramblings, my child.
Stop calling you my child. No.
You made a mistake adding me, dude.
None. What is your
Probably.
opinion? Yeah.
Jesus, alright.
Yeah. How do you
What
think...
fucking hell.
Yeah.
21st century, baby.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just wondering basically what you thought on it, and then just a chat, because I have nothing to do. It's 2 p.m. I've already written, like, for a book. I've already cleaned up my room. That was the first thing I did. I've been outside. I have nothing to do. Like,
What you're telling me is you're bored as fuck.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, that's quite an interesting idea to, like, isolate yourself away from, like, social media and, like, you know, electronics and shit. That's something a lot of people don't do. No, I think it's a decent idea, but whether or not you can keep it up type of things, obviously your temptation will always be there. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go check on Discord or fucking whatever you use, like Snapchat or whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's a solid idea if you can like actually like write it out, kind of like kind of write that.
Okay. Glad to hear it. So that's day 1 done. Overall thoughts? It's very different from normal life. Very slow paced, I'd say. I spent a bit of time more writing, more reading. Otherwise, not much really happened. You know, with not actually doing much being the point of this challenge. Which is quite difficult. It's difficult to stop, to take a break, to do not nothing, but something which takes up not less brain power, less attention maybe. It's less eye-catching, you stay focused for longer. I think that's the main problem. It's very empty, not much going on, no thoughts, head empty. But I think it's a decent enough change of pace. That's my final word on the first day. Day 2. Done, basically. Not much I can say for today. I mean, I spent most of the day just writing, you know. By doing this video, I ended up doing more for other videos, which is nice. Because I actually put outfits on, hence these. And yeah, it's overall been a good day, I'd say. I dragged Uli outside when she came back from work. Yeah, that was fun. Not sure what I'm gonna do now. I mean, probably read again, huh? I'm gonna go water the plants, I think. guess what? It's day 3. Yesterday, after I switched off the camera, I had a bit of a crisis of not knowing what to do. I laid down here, backwards on my bed, thinking, what now? It's hard to show in this challenge how difficult it actually is, because it's more of a mental thing rather than physically, like staying in an ice bath or getting slimed or something, I don't know. So the best thing I can really do is just describe it. To avoid another crisis, I've decided to live out 15-year-old me's dream of becoming a fashion designer. So let's make something to wear. I found an old top of mine that I started making. No idea how I'm supposed to wear it. I'll definitely be taking it apart. It's horrible. Mistakes were made. It's the end of the day. I'm tired, I'm disheveled. My room is a tip, but I want to take my makeup off, so here I am. Overall, overall view of today, it was okay. I was busy with the top, which, by the way, I'm still not finished. I really underestimated the time it would take me to do that, but that's good. I can continue it tomorrow, because it gives me something to do. But one thing that's good is that it's almost over, I think. Wait, today's what? It's Wednesday. I started this on Monday. I thought it... This is torture. I finished 3 days. I feel like I finished 3 weeks. As much as you might think that I'm faking it for the camera, I'm really not. Yes, I'm occupied with doing stuff, but it feels empty. There's nothing in the background because it was killing me to not put on a video in the background, you know, just to listen to something. I put on music for a bit, but then it ended up being distracting and repetitive, and I almost wholeheartedly regret this. Almost because I hope to have a nice top by the end of it. All that montage was for nothing as well. I'm still not done. I'm repeating myself. I'm going insane. I'm just gonna go take my makeup off. Today is actually Friday, but yesterday I couldn't bring myself to record. So here's a quick recap. All caught up? Good. Too many thoughts. Head definitely not empty. Today I had a bit more energy, so I actually managed to go outside. Here's how that went. Yeah, another day of doing basically nothing because I don't have the mental capacity to. I have too much going on inside my head as opposed to the beginning of the challenge. It's unbearable, it's annoying, I keep getting songs stuck in my head because I have nothing to distract myself with, and I just had basically 2 lazy days because I can't function. I just can't function. It's too much going on in here. It's taking me off, and I'm going mad. I'm going insane. Day 6 of 7. I'm almost finished with this. I decided to get myself together after whatever the last 2 days were, because I figured I'm almost done, I might as well make the most of it. I texted a friend and we met up. Well, it was in the afternoon. In the morning I did writing, but that's not very interesting to film. We went to a park in the area and it was fun. They don't like being on camera, but hey, they agreed to film me. So here's that.
What is that?
It's one of the spinny things, I think.
You should get on.
How fast?
Very fast.
This is doing absolutely nothing. Yay, this is so fun. I am the queen of the hill, and it's surprisingly windy up here.
I'm back. 'Twas nice. It was nice to get out. No devices. The classic, oh, stop looking at your devices and look at nature, or whatever. So we did. Day 6 of 7 basically done. I've become a bit accustomed to this whole situation, and I've got a more positive outlook today. Maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the fact that I just got to see my best friend. So, yeah, I'm feeling alright actually today. It's day 7, and I've had it up to here with this challenge. Today I actually went out with some old friends that I haven't seen in a long time, which was nice because, well, I got to see them again, and I didn't actually record because I felt it would ruin the moment. You know, the whole, oh, just be in the moment rather than being technology type thing. And as much as grumpy old people say this all the time, they do have a bit of a point with this whole disconnection that is happening between people, even though technology is supposed to keep us together, you know. So yeah, day 7 is basically done, which I'm happy about because I do miss like watching stuff. I am really keeping it in right now for the camera, because otherwise I would probably be on the floor screaming, which is not a good thing. So, the week's over, and here's my overall statement, I guess. It's been worse than I expected, but also not too bad. Because in the beginning I was very optimistic, you saw how I was active doing stuff, and then reality kind of came in because I ran out of things to do. I lost the list after the first day. So when I ran out of things to do, I kind of just sat there thinking, and thinking is good, but also it takes up so much of your brain and it leads you down places, and that's why Thursday and Friday happened as they did, which is me not doing anything and just basically having a 2-day crisis. I think something like this is worth doing, but not for a week, definitely not for a week. Unless you're willing to sit there and contemplate every single life choice you have made, because it is difficult. It gets really, really difficult mentally to stay sane, really. So long story short, it's good to do something like this, to remove yourself from something you're addicted to, but don't do a week for the sake of your own sanity. And now remember to subscribe, and that's it for me. I'll see you later.
Come on!